So the Trump administration just repealed a rule stating that cosmetics needed to be tested for asbestos. Nobody is talking about how this rule hadn't even gone into place yet. Everyone that's all upset about the asbestos rule, like, I get it, but like, it hadn't even gone into place yet. Nobody was testing their products for asbestos. Is the worst thing about it, honestly. So we have known that talc has had asbestos since the 80s. Now, asbestos is linked to lung cancer and mesothelioma. It's tiny little fibers from talc, and talc is used in tons of cosmetics, basically anything with a powder. Cosmetics industry has lobbied the FDA so hard that we've never actually had a regulation on it. They actually tried to regulate the asbestos industry and make them test all their talcum powder products. And they said, okay, we'll use this one testing method, and that testing method was like really, really crappy and didn't actually detect it. FDA doesn't even have the authority to like regulate cosmetics the way that people think they do. They don't even have the ability to ban asbestos outright. What's funny is that after the big like Johnson & Johnson like lawsuit settlements a few years ago, suddenly everybody is moving away from talcum powder in general, which is really good. And just so you know, in 2019, there was a huge testing and there was a number of products that were found to have asbestos. However, all of those were like super cheap, right? Really low quality, and some like Jojo Siwa cosmetics from Claire's. All that being said, the only reason that we even had this proposed rule to begin with, the one that Trump just repealed, is because the Biden administration passed the Modernization of Cosmetics Act in 2022. This is like a huge law that basically gives the FDA a lot more authority to actually regulate cosmetics the way that we think that they are already regulated, but like they're not, right? It's basically said that the FDA would now require testing for asbestos in cosmetics. And so a year ago in December, the Biden administration proposed a rule to have this testing be mandatory. Okay. So they proposed the rule, but it hadn't actually gone into effect yet. And so a lot of people are really upset about Trump repealing this, as I am as well, because it took us like 20 years to get here. However, the reality is that it hadn't even gone into place. This does mean it shouldn't take us another 20 years to get there because we almost had it. We can now easily like bring it back. Customers are already well aware of the risks and don't trust industry to do the right thing because of the long history with this. So I do believe that it will go back quickly, but